You know, I know, and we know that sometimes body needs rest. Especially when you have been on something for too long that your body can't take it anymore. So it calls for rest, it calls for a nap, it calls for a break, it calls for a breather. And some of us, just like me, will retreat to what I'll call coffee break. Just to rewind, just to refresh, just to rethink. So that when I go back to what I've been doing for that too long, then I will be able to execute well. And because of that, I would want to introduce you to what I will call Coffee Break with God. And I will be using this book called Coffee Break with God. I don't know who wrote it, but all I know is that it is published by Honor Books from Tulsa, Oklahoma. Allow me to introduce you to the first topic of this Coffee Break with God. Running persistently. Bob Kempainen was determined to make the 1996 US Men's Olympic Marathon team. He was willing to go to any length, no matter how gut-wrenching. I don't know if you understand what gut-wrenching is, but I believe you can make some research on the same. On a hilly course in Charlotte, NC, he won the trials, but was sick 5 times in the last 2 miles. Kempainen, the American record holder in the marathon, has experienced stomach trouble since junior high school, but that hasn't kept this medical student from pursuing marathoning. To stop was out of the question, he said when asked about his physical condition. With the goal in sight, he knew there would be plenty of time to rest after the race and 5 months to prepare for Atlanta. This is the moral story. Life is not a level, smooth path, but rather a series of hills and valleys. There are times spent on the mountain top when everything seems clear and perfect. But then there are those times when we feel like we are wandering around in a dark cavern. Now listen to this. Take a moment and set your heart to the persistent in your faith. I repeat that. Take a moment and set your heart to be persistent in your faith. Faith in God to lead you. Faith in God to pick you up when you have fallen. Faith in God to give you strength to go on. Faith in God ultimately to bring you to victory. And this is backed up with the scripture from the book of 2 Samuel, chapter 22, verse 33 to 34. It says, "It is God who arms me with strength and makes my way perfect. He makes my feet like the feet of a deer. He enables me to stand on the heights." God bless you for joining me, and welcome again for the next coffee break with God. Until next time, God bless you.